Hi, friends. I'm so glad you're here today. We're going to talk about Easter. And you can see all the lovely Easter eggs that I have in my background. And I know some of you are probably looking forward to finding maybe some eggs or a chocolate bunny or something tomorrow. But some of you may not know what Easter's all about. So I'm going to read you this great story, and it's called Celebrate Easter. So I'm going to share my screen. Celebrate Easter. Says in March or April, Christian people all over the world celebrate Easter. We celebrate with colored eggs, flowers, and prayer. Easter is a time to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We celebrate the miracle of his coming back to life after death. We also celebrate spring in all its glory. We give thanks for beautiful blooming flowers, for newborn animals, for sunshine and warm breezes. And it says these women are leaving an Easter Sunday church service in Ghana. Says Christians believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. His story is in a part of the Bible we call the New Testament, and the Bible's a book. Says Jesus lived about 2,000 years ago. He was a Jewish teacher, healer, and prophet. Jesus taught about love, justice, and forgiveness. Although Easter's in the spring, some of us start getting ready for it about 6 weeks before. We observe Lent, which begins on Ash Wednesday. During Lent, we hear about the last days of Jesus. People in power thought he was a dangerous threat, and they put him to death on a cross. During Lent, we may give up some favorite foods and some fun activities. Lent is a solemn time. And it says this is taking place in the Philippines, and it says it's a Easter procession to act out the last days of Jesus. And it says, because Lent is a long, serious time, many people celebrate for days before it begins. On Shrove Tuesday, also called Fat Tuesday, we have carnivals and parties. In New Orleans, there is a famous celebration called Mardi Gras, which is French for Fat Tuesday. And you can see up here, it says Shrove Tuesday is a time for pancake races in Olney, England. So look, they've got their frying pans and they got pancakes on it, and they're going to have to run without losing that pancake. And a lot of people eat pancakes on that day too. And it says stilt walkers show off in Old Havana, Cuba during Carnival. So see, look, those people aren't really that tall. They're on stilts. So that's kind of fun. Next page. The week before Easter Sunday is called Holy Week. It starts with Palm Sunday. On Palm Sunday, we have special prayer services. We hear that when Jesus rode into Jerusalem for the Passover festival, people greeted him by waving palm branches and laying them at his feet. We get palm branches at church. And it says those boys that are all kneeling down, it says the boys are in a village of Pasac in Peru, and they pray at the church service during Holy Week. And then the people up top here, they've got their palm branches, and it says, Christians in Jerusalem, Israel celebrate Palm Sunday. So they're waving their palm branches. It says, on the Thursday before Easter, some of us follow the customs of washing other people's feet, just as Jesus washed the feet of his followers. We also donate money or food to those in need. On Good Friday, we go to church and pray. Good Friday is a sad day because we remember how Jesus suffered as he died on the cross. On Easter Eve, we celebrate the light of Jesus. For many of us, it's the most important celebration of the year. In many churches, people make commitments to Christianity. We have baptisms and confirmations. And it says those are Swedish girls all dressed up as witches on Easter Eve. I wonder why they do that. And then it says in Russia, people hold candles during the church service the night before Easter. It says Easter Eve is also a time for fun. Oh, they're going to tell us. In Sweden, girls dress up as witches, knock on doors, and ask for candy and coins. That sounds like Halloween. Many towns in Germany have bonfires on Easter Eve. We also have Easter Eve bonfires in Texas. Look, that looks like a big bonfire. Ooh, look at all those people. It says on Easter Sunday, we are filled with joy as we celebrate the miracle of Jesus' resurrection. We hear that on the third day after Jesus died, Mary Magdalene and the other women who followed Jesus went to the cave tomb where he was buried. They were shocked to find that the rock in front of his tomb was rolled away and the tomb was empty. In the next 40 days, some people saw Jesus on earth. Then Jesus ascended or went up to heaven. His followers preached about Jesus and spread the good news. This is how the religion of Christianity began. And it says this is in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican in Rome, Italy. And it says the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, known as the Pope, leads the service. And all of these people have gathered for an Easter Sunday service. And it says on Easter morning, some of us get up very early to go to sunrise church services. All over the world on Easter Sunday, Christians go to church to pray and sing. We sing beautiful hymns of celebration. We sing Alleluia. And it says these are all people singing together on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Easter morning brings special treats, too. Could it be that the Easter Bunny was here? We get baskets of eggs, colored, decorated, and chocolate. Yum. In Germany, it's the Easter hare who brings us eggs. Bunnies, chicks, and eggs are symbols of new life. We do lots of fun things with eggs on Easter. We go on Easter egg hunts. We find eggs hidden in the grass, behind cushions, and even in the mailbox. We get to keep what we find. So it shows this little girl down here. She's from Mississippi, and she's finding candy-filled Easter eggs in her mailbox. That's funny. And look, there's the Easter Bunny with a dog. Do you think he couldn't have chocolate, but maybe the Easter Bunny got him something else, huh? Alberta Knight and Celia Faulkner fill Easter eggs with candy and gift certificates at a senior center in Washington. Oh, so look, they have a city Easter egg hunt, and they have 5,000 eggs that they fill up, and then children go and look for them. It says decorating eggs is a tradition that goes back a long time. We decorate eggs in many ways. We dye them, we paint them, we draw on them. We have an egg rolling contest. Whoever gets an egg the farthest without breaking it wins. We even have egg tapping contests. We tap each other's eggs together. If yours doesn't break, you get to keep the other egg. Some of us even have egg fights. Ooh, I think that'd be yucky. In Greece and some other countries, it's a custom to tap a friend's egg with yours and say, Christ is risen. The friend taps back and says, he is risen indeed. And there they are. The children are in Washington, D.C., and they're on the White House lawn, and they're rolling their eggs, trying to get them to the end. We have Easter parades. And these ladies here, they're called the City Chicks. It says a group of friends calling themselves the City Chicks march up Fifth Avenue in New York City during the Easter parade. Oh, and look at the dog. It says pretty in pink. Dakota the dog takes a rest on Fifth Avenue during the Easter parade. And then there's this person with the bunny ears on. It says Jumping Bunnies. It's a guitar player at an Easter parade in Toronto, Canada. It says Easter is a time to show off our new spring clothes, too. We even have Easter parades. In New York City, there is a parade every year. We carry Easter lilies and other flowers. Girls and women put on pretty hats called Easter bonnets. We sing the words to an old song. In your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. On Easter, we eat lots of delicious food. We sit down with our families for an Easter dinner. We eat roast lamb or glazed ham, turkey or chicken. We eat potatoes or pasta and lots of spring vegetables. We finish with yummy desserts and, of course, Easter candy. We eat lots of candy. Chocolate bunnies, cream-filled chocolate eggs, jelly beans, marshmallow chicks, and more. Whew, look at all of these chocolate things, right? Look, that's a big chocolate egg that they're decorating. Easter is a time to rejoice. Everywhere in the world, Easter is a time to rejoice and celebrate. We celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. We celebrate spring. We celebrate life. And these people are in Hawaii, and they're celebrating with a hula dance. And then there's some other Easter egg things about little facts about Easter and all the different hymns that are sung and things. And oh, this is Franny's Tatali's. So that's like an Easter cookie. So there are lots of Easter things that go on, isn't there? So you may celebrate Easter at your house, and maybe you don't. Maybe you celebrate some other kind of holiday or celebration. Think about it. Think about what you celebrate with your family. Are there special days that you do things? Is there food involved? Maybe some chocolate? Maybe you celebrate spring. Maybe you're celebrating in a different way. Or maybe you're celebrating in the Christian way and you're doing some of the things that they mentioned in the story. Did you go to Palm Sunday? Or are you maybe going to have a special Easter dinner with your family? There are so many ways to celebrate, isn't there? Yeah. So it's kind of fun to think about what you do with your family. All right. I hope you have a great day, friends. Bye bye.